It seems like a lot of companies are releasing ready-to-deploy Home Assistant solutions that I'm really enjoying seeing. And in this video, we'll be taking a look at LinkinLink's take on the pre-built Home Assistant Smart Home Hub. Take note that while the ISG Display Max was sent to me to take a look at, the thoughts and opinions are my own, without any outside influence, monetary or otherwise. This is actually LinkinLink's third Home Assistant hub that they've released, and it is the second iteration of the ISG. Coming in at $219 USD, the added features of the ISG Display Max make it a no-brainer if you were considering picking up the original ISG. Inside the box, you'll get the Display Max itself, a stand, power cable, and power brick. On the back, you'll find a hole for wall mounting the device as well. The ISG Display Max comes with a Zigbee radio, a Bluetooth radio, and dual-band wireless, allowing for a wide range of smart home devices to be controlled by this hub. The feature I like the most of the Display Max is that the Zigbee radio is now built into the Smart Home Hub. This means you have one less dongle to worry about, and you get an extra USB port to use. You will still have to pick up a USB dongle if you want to add Z-Wave Plus functionality, so that is something to keep in mind. I've been using the 800 series USB adapter from Zeus, and have not experienced any problems with it so far. The Display Max has an 8-core, 1.8 GHz CPU, 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB of storage, a built-in wireless NIC that can do both 2.4 and 5 GHz wireless, one USB-A port, one USB-C port, and of course, a 10-inch touch display. The resolution of the touchscreen is 1280 by 800, and there is also an SD card reader built in. The built-in display of this Home Assistant hub really does set it apart from all the other pre-built Home Assistant solutions I've seen so far. With the screen, you're able to not only control Home Assistant right there on the spot, but you can also utilize it to set up interactive Home Assistant dashboards that you and others in your home can use. The LinkinLink ISG Display Max runs Android OS that runs the LinkinLink smart home software, as well as a container for Home Assistant and for the Home Assistant add-on store. Take note that both the Home Assistant and Home Assistant add-on store containers are considered proprietary, which means that they will not get updates immediately when they are released for Home Assistant. Instead, LinkinLink will need to provide an updated container for them. With this setup, you can either just use the LinkinLink Smart Home Controller software, just the Home Assistant container, or a combination of both. The Display Max also has several other add-ons installed. Some notable add-ons include Node-RED, Z-Wave JS UI, ESP Home, an MQTT broker, and even Cloudflare, so you can set up remote access of your Home Assistant instance if you want. Take note that some of the add-ons do require to be downloaded and installed, which the download process is a bit clunky at this time of recording. I hope to see that improved on in the future. Setting up the LinkinLink ISG Display Max is pretty straightforward, but you do need to have a LinkinLink account, and setup is easier using the LinkinLink app to just scan the barcode on the Display Max. If you do use the LinkinLink app for setup, you don't need to keep it installed on your phone to use the Display Max unless you have to log it back in. Adding devices to the LinkinLink software is really straightforward. Go to the Devices tab on the left side, and then click on the plus sign at the top right-hand side of the screen. Next, select the type of device you want to onboard, and follow the instructions for that device type. Once the device is onboarded, you're able to interact with it. You're also able to pull in devices that are paired through Home Assistant, which is nice, if you like the way the dashboard of the LinkinLink Display Max looks compared to Home Assistant. Depending on the type of device you are onboarding, you may actually be redirected to add the device through Home Assistant, and then the device is shared from Home Assistant through the LinkinLink software. You can use the LinkinLink ISG Display Max to run automations if you'd like. While you won't be able to run very complex automations, you'd be able to automate all the basics with a pretty straightforward interface. I've had the ISG Display Max for several months now, and I will say LinkinLink has been pretty good about releasing updates for it, including a lot of enhancements. A great example of this is the upgrade process being improved on greatly. Originally, you had to download the upgrade files yourself to a USB stick, and then go through the upgrade process. But now you can see right from the ISG if there are updates available and download them. The process is still a bit clunky though, because you do have to click on a Google Drive link to download the APK, which I do hope they can streamline in the future. Another example of improvement I've seen with ISG Display Max is the process to add Z-Wave. Originally, you had to go through several manual steps to get everything working, but now, as long as you are on the latest version of software, the process to get Z-Wave set up is really straightforward. You're able to link an external Home Assistant instance to the ISG Display Max as well. This is a nice feature if you ever outgrow the Display Max, as you'll be able to still use it as a tablet dashboard instead of just having to completely stop using the device. Likewise, you can actually share the Z-Wave JSUI instance from the LinkinLink Display Max with other Home Assistant instances. This can be helpful if you don't want to have a Home Assistant server out somewhere, but don't mind having a Home Assistant dashboard or photo frame out. Personally, I think the LinkinLink ISG Display Max is a great smart home hub for someone looking to get started with Home Assistant and doesn't necessarily want to go through the process of having to build their own smart home hub and figure out what adapters to get. Easy setup of the Display Max and having almost all the radios you need, combined with the ability to easily add Z-Wave if you wanted, makes it very beginner friendly. I hope to see in the next hardware revision built-in Z-Wave Plus and USB-C power instead of a barrel connector. I also think the Display Max is a great opportunity to have some sensors built into it that can be used to drive automations, such as a light sensor, a humidity sensor, a motion sensor, and an mmWave presence sensor. I would love to know your thoughts on the LinkinLink ISG Display Max, so make sure to let me and the community know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy automating!